I used to feel down, but I hit the ground running. Makes me feel alive. I was searching for the answers until I changed the question. I pulled back the curtain. I used to feel down, but I hit the ground running. Makes me feel alive. I see what my passion emits and press past the limits.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm TWK of TWK Reviews, and I'm here to entertain you as your World Championship Wrestling, World Heavyweight Television Heavyweight Champion of the World of Professional Wrestling, Earth, and the Moon, and welcome to the 4-year anniversary of RiffDown! Ooh, that was a bit of a mouthful. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Mr. Relic.
Yo.
Relic?
Hi.
You've been with us pretty much since the start.
I've been with you since the start. I was part of the original crew.
4 years ago on 11/11/11.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
And speaking of someone who wasn't with us but joined us about a year later, ladies and gentlemen, Pugsley! How you doing, Pugsley?
Work.
Would you say work?
No, I'm off work today. I'm bored as hell.
Oh. Well, did you play any Fallout 4?
I don't have the game yet.
Oh. By the way, did you hear all the
Boyfriend
news
does,
that... Did everyone hear the news that came out today? All the insane news.
No.
No.
Clouds and Smash Brothers!
Oh. Yeah, I heard about it.
I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping all day. I gotta work all weekend.
I'm loving this. Oh man! By the way, LPH is one of the listeners that has been with us pretty much since the start. That much I do remember.
Oh yeah, and ironically, Facebook reminded me we've been friends for 4 years, Tito.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since RiffDown. RiffDown is what keeps us together. It's the only thing stopping us from punching each other in the face, more or less.
Not really.
I know, but that's more entertaining than the actual truth, which is we're actually good friends outside the show, which is not fun for the viewers.
No, I was gonna say the only thing keeping us from punching us in the face is the lacking of funds trying to go from one end of the country to the other.
And of course, there's also Super Sente here. I think he's been with us in the chat for a while as well.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at the chat, so I can't say anything.
Never mind.
Do you want me to give you guys a link to the chat?
Probably
No, on my phone.
easier.
Here we go. As soon as Skype will cooperate. Here we go.
Yeah. So what was your issues with Skype?
It just took forever and a day to load, as well as XSplit. Those two programs, for whatever reason, just took forever today to load.
When's the last time you defrag your hard drive and shit?
It's been a little while, but the thing is, I just used XSplit yesterday to record the podcast.
No, yeah, I forgot you had to record this week.
Yeah, so I just tried to do my TW cast, and I decided, you know what? I'll use that to pretty much do an impromptu review of 2K16 and Fallout 4. Sort of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could have actually put out an actual video with the two.
I still had to do a lot of editing, nonetheless.
I know, but still an actual video.
Don't worry, I'm working on the Mass Effect trilogy.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to take a long time.
I'm surprised he hit the goal.
Yeah, thanks to Tony Helms.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, Heavy A brings out the fact that MST3K is going to be brought back thanks to fan funding.
Nice.
Yay.
Yeah, do you know how much it costs for fan funding? Millions of
Way too
dollars.
fucking much.
Like $4 million.
Yeah, too fucking much.
Yeah, and Joel is the one leading that, and we are apparently going to get at least a few new episodes, and if it does well enough, hopefully it'll get picked up by a network.
Yeah.
SmackDown. That is starting in a few seconds.
Yeah.
By the way,
So
Rob,
what was the deal with Undertaker just showing up on Jimmy Fallon and tombstoning a guy in a turkey costume?
Because he felt like it.
here's what happened. Jimmy Fallon had this mail, and someone says, I would love for Undertaker to show up on your show and tombstone a turkey. And then Jimmy Fallon's like, well, I can't get in touch with Undertaker, so I know how to do that. So they just started playing his theme song. He comes out of the curtain, and there's lightning everywhere. And then a turkey just starts walking around him, and Undertaker just tombstones him. And then that's it.
All right.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know. I watched the show. I'm like out here. I'm thinking, oh, they're gonna have him do something for Survivor Series. Blah blah blah. Nope.
Just tombstones a turkey, and now both him and his brother can both say that they've taken out jive turkeys. It runs in the family now. All that was, do you know what would have made that segment so much better? Is if it
What?
turned out the person under the turkey suit was once again Pete Rose.
That would have been hilarious.
Like, that was a huge missed opportunity, in my opinion. Hey, a CM Punk shirt. I'm surprised that wasn't censored.
Yeah, I know, right?
Especially considering
since-
how close it was. Like,
Yeah.
I
I mean, they already did some editing on fucking Raw. So
Yeah, because they're over in the UK, they like to edit their crowd noise. No other
Yeah,
company does this, by the way, only WWE. I don't know why they do it. It makes them seem very disingenuous, because it's not like we don't find out about it.
I know, right?
Because we know, because all that has to happen is someone in the crowd can go on Twitter and go, hey, that's not what I sounded like. I was booing that person. Fuck you, WWE. And then the news gets around everywhere, and now it is everywhere. And now we're once again calling bullshit. It happens every time.
Because they don't trust SmackDown.
By the way, did you guys hear what's coming to the 3DS eShop, by the way?
Nope.
What?
Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, and you will be able to trade wirelessly.
Nice.
Thank God. That's all every issue I had as a kid. With no friends.
Yeah, you won't have. I'm not sure if it'll be completely wireless or if it'll have to be just with the near Wi-Fi things. So we'll have to wait and see on that.
I have to find my DS. Literally have no idea where it went.
Hey, Dragon
I have no
Man!
idea where. A lot of things won't.
Hey, it's Noah versus Barrett in another tournament match. Haven't seen this since, well, last summer.
Yeah, I know, right?
It didn't mean shit, because they keep dropping Wade to lose.
Also, we're having a heel versus heel match.
It's really weird seeing Zeb in the corner because it's like there's nobody on Stardust's side. I'm like, it feels empty.
And now babyface versus babyface match.
Yay. Ryback's winning, though.
I want Kalisto
Yeah.
to
We
win
all know
so
it's
bad.
gonna
I want Kalisto to win so bad because he's so awesome.
Yeah, Kalisto should
to.
go to the next round, but
it's
yeah,
not gonna happen.
I've made so
Gonna be
many
like
alternate attires for Kalisto in 2K16. It's so insane.
Oh, we're starting off with Bray Wyatt.
Yay.
Yay!
By the way, why'd they have to have Undertaker and Kane kill the Wyatt family?
Because reasons.
Because storyline progression.
I know, but wouldn't it have made more sense for the Wyatt family to still get the upper hands, and then for Undertaker and Kane then to have to recruit people for their Survivor Series team?
No, because that makes sense.
And we can't have that in the WWE.
Duh.
You know what? You know who would make great tag team partners for WWE?
Oh, they're doing
For-
an hang on, HD version of Twilight Princess just announced.
Yes, that was announced during the Nintendo Direct today.
Yay.
By the way, you know who would make great tag team partners for The Undertaker and Kane?
Who?
Seto Kaiba and Glass of Milk.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me.
You can find no better tag team partners in the world of professional wrestling than Seto Kaiba and Glass of Milk.
Yeah, but weren't they supposed to be facing each other?
And by the way, yes, Alex, this is not SmackDown. There was nothing about this that says it's SmackDown. It says right there, everywhere that I could possibly put it, this is RiffDown, RiffDown, RiffDown. It's all in the title.
Just stop explaining it.
So this is
Stop
not a
explaining it.
SmackDown screen?
You know what you need to do now? Just be like, yes, this is SmackDown, and just let them be disappointed.
I almost want to do that, but I'm just,
No.
I don't know.
No, just do it, because they have to learn the hard by now. They're not going to learn the right way, so just keep putting it's a SmackDown riff, and then when people walk in, like, oh, is this SmackDown? Yeah, it's fucking SmackDown, you idiot. Sit here and watch it. Then when they realize it's not, they're like, oh, well, this is dumb, and then they'll leave. Because they're stupid.
That's what they do
I
most
feel
of the time.
And because people keep thinking this is SmackDown, and when they find out it's not, they keep on downvoting the video.
Oh, well, fuck to them. They're stupid. We didn't ask them to come here. They clicked on it on their own stupid initiative.
You know what would have been awesome for the Undertaker is if he actually returned as the badass Undertaker. Like Bray Wyatt stole his powers, so then he has to come out as badass Undertaker with Limp Bizkit music.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. Then Kane didn't come out with the mask because, powers stolen.
Also, how did Kane get his mask back since we saw the Wyatts do a promo where they were holding it?
I don't know. At least Undertaker didn't come out with his hat.
But it still looks weird with Luke Harper being the only one there not wearing a mask.
Yeah, it is weird.
Like, someone needs to
Yeah.
give him like
Strowman's just stupid.
like what kind of color would be for him?
Well,
Like
no,
a
Bray's
red
not
one?
wearing a mask.
Like a red mask?
Or blue.
Now blue, like what?
No,
dark
then we have
blue?
to give Bray a mask, and it's weird. Also, Bray's the shortest out of all of them, and that's hilarious, considering he's a tall dude.
Yeah.
How tall is he? Like 6'2"?
Probably, but the point being is, it's fun seeing shorter men amongst taller men, because it's like, wow, you're just not as tall as them. They're just taller than you're tall. It's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a short person thing. I don't know.
Well, Dragon Man, if they want to know why Undertaker is dressed like a biker, they can pick up WWE 2K16 and find out for themselves.
Yep. Dude, I have so many games I'm playing right now. It's not even funny.
And I do agree, Dragon Man, they kind of kneecapped the storyline pretty fast, even for WWE standards.
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody's wondering where Mike Shell is, he's down in Florida with Matty J, Easy Rider, and the Shades, and tomorrow they're going to be heading down to Ranger Stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing that was happening.
Hasn't Ranger Stop been going on Isn't Ranger Stop going on all weekend or whatever?
Yeah, it's a weekend convention, but for this whole entire week, they've been at the Shades house, just pretty much hanging out and working on a crossover that only I know about. Chris,
Now we
Steve.
all know about it.
No, you don't know what it's about though, because I've read the script. Christy from Musical Hell may have read the script. Trust me, it's going to be hilarious.
Now we know what's happening.
I was just laughing my ass off reading the script.
Well, aren't you special?
I'm just hyping it up because you guys are going to love it. You're not going to believe it when you find out what it's going to be. And because Shades is editing it, he's going to have some free time. So that should be up within the next month or so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Dragon Man's going to
Ranger.
Rangers. Dragon Man's going to Ranger Stop tomorrow morning. Nice. That's awesome.
Figure out a way to get Maddie to play Five Nights at Freddy's and you are God.
That's never going to end, is it?
Never. Never, ever.
For never ever? For never ever?
Never, ever. I'm waiting for him to show up on the stream again.
No, he's too busy having fun at the Shades house.
I know, right?
By the way, when I told Matty J, like, hey, Cloud's in Smash Bros., he was like, easy and I demand proof. And I simply just told him, look at your Twitter feed.
Just look at Twitter. Sure.
Yeah.
Twitter exploded when that happened because all that happened was like Reggie Fils-Aimé was on screen, was like, oh, I smell a trailer. Then it just cuts to black. And then Final Fantasy VII's theme song starts playing, and I'm like, what? What? What the fuck? And then you just start seeing Cloud in Smash Bros. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck, holy shit.
Jeez, T-Dub, calm the fuck down.
I couldn't help it. It was just
Somebody had a heart attack over there.
pretty much. I was just marking out so hardcore. It's so great because Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games of all time. And out of all the Final Fantasy characters to be included in Smash Bros., I would have expected like Final Fantasy VI or Crystal Chronicles or one of the games that was actually on a Nintendo console. I was not expecting this. What's that, Relic?
Yeah, I kind of wasn't expecting Cloud either, but jeez, calm your tits, dude.
I know, but you should have seen Gerard's the completionist reaction.
Yeah, probably. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, he had to censor himself because he was in Nintendo's treehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, both him and Jay Witz are now pretty much sponsored by Nintendo, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Because they were part of now a Nintendo stream, both of them, and they both reviewed their review of Triforce, that Zelda game on 3DS.
Yeah.
Triforce Heroes. That was actually tweeted out by Nintendo of America.
Yeah. So they're sponsored by Nintendo now. Yeah, hey, good for them.
That's a good first step, Nintendo.
That and, the whole fact that they've been giving Gerard's out games early for years,
Well,
so he can actually make reviews of them.
Publishers do that all the time. So they're giving reviewers copies early has always been kind of a tradition. You just have to get in touch with the publisher. So that's give the publisher representative or something like that. And yeah.
Hit me in the nose with a book. Shut up! Why?
Oh, they're still playing the Snickers commercial. Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm so
they are.
happy I haven't seen it in like weeks.
And yeah, Crunchyroll points out that Smash Bros. Is now just iconic characters from iconic franchises. It's not just Nintendo anymore. By the way, how hilarious is it that Smash Bros. Got Cloud, but PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale didn't?
Well, that's because PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is just a Smash Bros. Ripoff.
I know, but they were supposed to have all the biggest Smash Bros. characters. I mean, all the biggest Sony characters, but they didn't have Cloud. They didn't have Spyro. They didn't have, did they have Jack?
I don't remember.
I know they didn't have Crash. So they're missing all those people, yet Nintendo
Did they have Spyro?
No, I don't think Battle Royale had Spyro.
Then no Crash, no Spyro, no game.
So yeah, and yet Nintendo has gone Pac-Man, fucking Game & Watch, and Cloud, Mega Man, Sonic.
Yeah.
Sakurai is just like, I do whatever I want. Fuck everyone. I do what I want. I put in the game whoever I want. The only other reason I could think of that Cloud got put in the game is because he won the Smash ballot vote.
Probably.
That would not surprise me. Like, now that Cloud's in the game, there are no more rules for who it can and can't. Which means I'm now predicting that perhaps Banjo and Kazooie could be next.
No, because Rare's still owned by Microsoft. And all their characters are still owned by Microsoft.
It could. The bets are off now, though. The bets are completely off to me. It can happen now.
Yeah.
And Ironhide says they had Jack. They had Jack, but they didn't have. But I do know they didn't have Crash or Spyro.
Yeah. Which, two of the most iconic characters off PSX.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. When you think of PS1, you think of Crash and Spyro. Those are the major platformers of that console. It makes no sense why
Crash is supposed to be their mascot.
Yeah, Crash was their mascot. He was the mascot of Sony during the PlayStation era. Like, they had a guy in a Crash suit constantly going up to the Nintendo headquarters of America and constantly talking trash at it.
Yeah, no, I saw. I see in the commercials.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's fun!
Oh, I haven't seen this guy in like a million years.
So they're feeding Fandango to Strowman. Okay.
Yep. Fandango, what happened to you? Remember when he beat Chris Jericho clean?
I know.
At WrestleMania? Remember when that was a thing?
I know.
Remember when the next night everybody was he was super over, and now he's still kind of over, but only because of his dance?
Yeah.
And now they're not doing
They
anything
still love
with...
him over here. But
Remember
he's gonna
when...
lose. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, he's probably gonna... He's gonna die. He's just gonna die. This is fun.
Oh yeah, it's the UK tour now. We can bring Fandango out. Too bad he's not gonna win a thing, and the UK is gonna hate it.
Don't worry, he can win a
Or
match on
they
like
are.
main event or superstars.
Yeah, of course he can.
Oh, and LPH says he wants Starman from NES Pro Wrestling and Smash. And I love Dragon Man's comment here. Fandango? Time to fucking die!
Yeah.
Thank you, Super Domino Cliff Compton. Oh, wow, Fandango got some height with that one. Looks a little dangerous almost. Technically, Dragon Man, the whole Fandangoing thing actually, I believe, started in New York, but it was there were a lot of UK fans over there. Because it was like a post-WrestleMania Raw. So it was a lot of international fans. Oh, Fandango gained some offense. That's cool. And now it's done. He's dead now. There we go. That lasted all of 2 seconds. And he's dead.
Where's that clip from The Simpsons? Stop, he's already dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, he's tapping. Oh, there's a guy in the front row wearing a What Bar t-shirt.
A what?
A What Bar t-shirt. It's from OSW Review. Here's a premise. Somebody wears a really distinctive outfit like Fandango. Hey, Relic. What bar is Fandango? and well, he is wearing a black and brown getup, so he would be a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Okay.
Are they going to cut another promo?
Probably.
Maybe.
That would just be the damnedest thing, wouldn't it? Cut a promo match, cut another promo, because we need to fill time. Okay, good, they're leaving. Yay. Now we can get the championship.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
By the way, something someone pointed out on Twitter was on
Also,
Raw.
it's hilarious.
Go ahead, Pugsley.
It's almost as hilarious as me having a word space on Shrek, and then they just put Shrek in it. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Alrighty then. While watching Raw, someone on Twitter pointed out.
What were you gonna say, T-Dub?
On Raw, someone pointed out that they were doing a promo leading up to Bray Wyatt's promo on Raw. That was the thing.
Yeah.
And their comment was, we're through the looking glass, people.
Promoed a promo.
Promo for the promo.
Yes.
Fucking exhibit.
Yo, dog, heard you like promos, so here's a promo to build your promo up to your promo.
Yep.
And of course, I have a song that Heavy A now reminded me of. Let me just get out the old cellular cellularized telephone. There's a certain song that can describe certain things that happen on SmackDown.
Stupid. Pointless.
This.
In the end. Heat up.
Yes?
Hey,
Yes?
shitty
It just
quality.
sounds like a bunch of crackling.
Just sounds like a bunch of crackling and shit. Pretty much shitty quality right now.
Actually, this sounds overall pretty clear, in my opinion.
On your end.
Yeah.
On your end.
I am so tired of this Peter Pan commercial. It's really annoying to me. This guy's voice, I just want to punch him in the face.
Yeah, I'm just not kidding.
Yeah.
Geico stops showing that commercial. I just want to punch that Peter Pan guy in the face. And now local commercial, yay.
I'm watching Jay Leno commercial.
Ah, fantastic. By the way, is there anyone you guys would like to personally see in Smash Brothers?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. It's probably because I'm so tired, but
How awesome?
I just don't care.
How insane would it be if they actually put Crash in Smash Brothers?
yeah, not gonna happen.
Cloud's in the game. It's everything's out the window. It's free rule.
I don't think everything's out the window just because we got Cloud on Smash.
He's a PlayStation mascot.
Yeah, doesn't mean we can get all the PlayStation stuff. We just got Cloud.
I know, but anything goes now. All the rules are gone.
You also gotta realize that last time I checked, Sony doesn't just own the rights to Final Fantasy. It's on the Xbox and
That is true.
other consoles as well. So
Oh, and Dragon Man says you want Shantae. That's definitely a heavily requested favorite. I would.
God damn it, Skype. Jeez.
Hey, Imagine Dragons is doing the thing for Survivor Series.
yeah, I saw that on Monday. Still like the last pay-per-view theme better.
I have
Well,
not listened to that song at all.
Well, it's Shinedown. It's good.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I like the last pay-per-view theme better. But at least they're still taking a step in the right direction.
Indeed. Hi, Eden. Here comes Neville. And he's in his home, and we get two Brits in the match. Two Brits rematch from a previous tournament.
Yeah.
By the way, can we just please just for once paint the phone booth blue?
No.
No, we can't.
Nope.
Because WWE hates having fun.
Yeah.
And copyright.
There's no copyright on the color blue.
It would look too much like a TARDIS.
No, the TARDIS is a police box. That would just be a
Yes,
generic
I know,
phone.
but
I know, but just a generic phone booth painted blue looks very different than a blue police box. And also, there's a very different shade of blue that's specifically for the TARDIS.
No. But the implication, I feel, would be there.
I know, and all you would need is just a blue phone booth, and people will be happy. You don't have to make it actually look like a TARDIS, so that way they can avoid the copyright. I really wish he would stop wearing the cape. It's a bit much. Just the crown is good enough. Kitty. King Bara. And we got Lil Nate refereeing the second match. That moment when Bad News Barrett got punked out. Like a little bitch.
They're like, "Go kick his ass, Dad."
Yep.
And
That's
later on he did.
Yeah.
He slapped
I
him
smacked them.
Yeah, he slapped him in the face, and Barrett sold it like a punch.
Somebody's getting
No,
feedback.
I think.
There we go.
Has anyone noticed that Neville's gear is a darker shade of purple, almost a mauve?
It's almost like a dark red.
Almost. It's like balancing between purple and red almost.
Yeah.
It's usually a bit more purple than this. Maybe it got messed up in the wash.
Maybe. Or, he just changed the color of his gear.
And I wonder if I'm like the only person who is that attentive to detail to notice these things.
No, not really. Just other people just don't want to point it out because, why point it out when it's obvious?
I don't know. That's just something that always, whenever someone changes their appearance in any shape or form, I just have the need to point out, like, hey, that's cool. Like I'm always like one of the first people to notice whenever someone dyes their hair, even a slightly shade difference. I love the flippy floppy crossbody. It always looks nice.
Yeah.
Flippy floppy.
Yes. That's what it is. He does the flippy floppy and then a crossbody.
Hopefully that's gonna be in the moveset pack.
Possibly.
Won't be. Because WWE doesn't like us to have anything nice.
Oh no,
Oh,
2K16 is pretty nice this year.
What was that?
2K16 is pretty nice this year.
Oh yes, it is. Overall, yes, I will agree to that. Hopefully, a part of the moves pack is the NXT Horsewomen's finishers.
Yeah.
It's the least they could do.
I don't even think the Horsewomen were in 2K16.
They're not. They're
No.
But the creative community in the wrestling games is ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
It's really stupid that
they've
they're.
been creative.
It's still stupid that they're not in yet. Ava Marie is.
Yeah, that's really dumb. Like, Bailey's the champ, and before her it was Sasha Banks, and before her it was Charlotte. Like, what was the problem with WWE?
And none of them are in, yet Ava Marie is.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it still annoys
She
me.
doesn't
Like,
deserve it.
who made that decision, and whoever did deserves a boot to their
They're not
to their
gonna
genitals. There you go.
Oh,
That was the
yeah,
phrase I was
100%.
looking for.
Because the world thinks she's semi-attractive and sells things, even though nobody cares about her. Like, I'm convinced that every time she's like, I have fan meetings, they're just all plants. No one likes her. I'll fight anybody that says they do. Because you're wrong.
I'm not sure if anyone's tried to steal Neville's Cave Crunch Man, but one person did try to steal Sabu's headwear once, and Sabu beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Don't ever try to steal anything from a wrestler. It will not end well. Also, Fallout 4 commercial. This game is so good. There's one change that they made to the gameplay, though, that I do not like.
What?
They took out all the stats. Now you only have special and perks.
Yeah.
That kind of annoys me a little bit.
Do you know if the dog lives? Because that's the thing I need to know.
What? What about what?
The dog, does he live?
The dog?
I don't know, but
Yes.
Boomer will live.
No, dog meat's immortal in the game. He can't die.
Okay, good.
And the thing is, when your opponent, whenever you have a companion and their health reaches 0, you can just put a stim pack in them and revive them, pretty much.
Oh, that works.
Like whenever their health reaches 0, they sort of fall down and sort of like, just sort of like kneeling, and you just put a stim pack in them and they get right back up.
That's good.
Oh yeah, Christian pointed out that in this week's NXT, they showed Nia Jax talking with Ava Marie, which cannot lead anywhere good.
Yeah.
No, it can't.
Like Nia Jax
I
is
hope
still
she,
very Nia Jax is very green, and Ava Marie's even greener. So just stop. No.
Yeah.
Look, whatever she said was probably 10 times better than Ava Marie. So I take comfort in that.
By the way, we are getting. By the way, did anyone else see this week's NXT?
No.
Nope, not yet.
Do you want any?
But I'm watching it later, though.
Okay, then I won't spoil you on what happened later on. Because
This
Really, Iron
SmackDown
Man?
does it for you.
because there is a thing that happened that I'm not going to spoil you on. It's kind of a big deal, but I'm not going to
Well,
say
now I
it.
want to know.
No, I don't want to spoil you.
You shouldn't just said anything about it.
What was that?
So you shouldn't have just said anything.
I'm sorry.
I want to freaking pause the whole thing and then just skip through NXT to find a thing and be like, was that it?
No, you can just wait in anticipation like a normal viewer.
See, I don't do that nonsense.
You know, my favorite changing gameplay they made to Fallout is though
What?
the use of power armor. Because now instead of it just being like regular clothing that you equip like everything else, now it's like its own entity in the world. Like you actually have to climb into it, and it actually takes up these fusion cores, which after 20 minutes it drains completely, and you have to put another one in. And they're pretty expensive to buy in the game. They took up like almost 500 caps to buy.
Damn.
So yeah, it's pretty expensive to use power armor, more or less. And it's almost required at one part of the main game. Well, Nell was really getting tossed around there.
Just a bit.
Well, the guy in the stand puncture is now in center on the hard cam. It's impossible to
I
not
heard-
see him.
I heard to say he changed shirts.
Like, whenever the hard cam zooms out, it's hard not to see him because it's the bright
Yeah.
yellow GTS shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Nice. He totally wore that on purpose. He was like, "What shirt could I wear? It'll get me noticed. This one."
Yep.
Mission accomplished, I guess. Super Sentai Hero says that Nia Jax has the caboose of a moose. I don't even know what that means.
I think I know what
No,
that means, and that's weird.
I'll speak Southern. I speak proper English.
I'm not sure if that's Southern or I've never heard that phrase before.
Like I said, I don't speak Southern.
I live in Virginia and I've never heard that phrase.
He just made it up.
Well, Florida is far south than UTW.
Well, you can tell they edited out the cheers, make the moves right here because you can see fans cheering, but you don't hear it.
And they're like, "Boo!"
Yeah, I know.
Way to go, WWE.
It's just like when the crowd's on their feet and you could hear cheering,
booing.
but no one's moving.
That happened. I think it was doing either a Raw or SmackDown awkwardly, and it just was like, why? No one was doing anything, and there was like a cheer, and it was like, oh, okay.
Ah, Mattis is online. Maybe he can explain to us what the caboose of a moose means.
No.
Maybe
No.
he must know. He's urban, right?
No, he's from the
Mattis
north.
won't know.
He's from Florida. You can't get more south than that.
Yeah, but he's also lives in New York now.
He lives in New Jersey.
New York, New Jersey, whatever.
Pugsley lives in New Jersey, and she can tell you it's different.
You're very different.
I think New Jersey has more suburbs.
It's all suburbs except for the few cities we have.
Ironhide says she's a girl with a big butt, and then Super Sentai says, "Yep, and her hips never lie."
So like a demonic Shakira.
What does that phrase even mean? Hips
Sure.
don't lie. What does that mean?
I don't.
I
never understood what that
have to
song
ask-
meant.
You're gonna have to ask Shakira.
Whoa! Nice reversal into a crucifix pin. By the way, did anyone else here watch the Raw Alternative? It was like a whole bunch of British wrestling on a YouTube live stream. And there are quite a few good matches in that, including one match featuring Mandrews, another match featuring the Wolves. There was also one match from Germany, which is just, and they had a whole like promo leading up to it, and it was all in German, and I couldn't understand it. Hi, Mattis.
How come I come on and the first thing I hear you talking about is my arch enemy, Germany?
Because he likes Germany more than he likes you, Mattis. Sorry.
Sounds
to break
about
it to you
right.
this way.
Well, the thing was, I was talking about Raw Alternative, which was a YouTube live stream showing off indie wrestling, and they're mostly showing off Brit Rest promotions, but one of them was also.
I saw that this past Monday night on Twitter. I know it's usually a year. Is it a yearly thing or is it a anytime thing?
It's they've done it like three. I think this is the third one.
But I know they did one in like 2014, and I thought they did one earlier this year.
Yeah, I think they did one earlier this year, like around spring. It's just like a once whenever they feel like it, I guess.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though. I mean, I do love it, but right now Raw's really interesting, especially with the tournament.
Well, the problem was that they scheduled this like 2 weeks in advance before anyone knew Seth Rollins was even injured.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't exactly the best opportunity for them for Raw Alternative.
Yeah.
And I think Raw Alternative works. They should look into times of the year where there's really going to be nothing like Battleground, or in February, like that's right before the really big push for WrestleMania, but it's after Royal Rumble. So like those little spots right there. Those are great places for Raw alternative, but like going into Survivor Series. By the way, I can't wait to see my boy Kalisto face Ryback.
He's
No,
gonna
he's losing,
die.
right?
Yeah, you know he's gonna lose, right?
Oh, I'm calling this right now. Kalisto's going to go far, if not win the tournament.
He's
I would
not.
love-
You're an idiot.
I think that
Whatever drugs you're on, Mattis, can you share?
Okay, want to make a bet? I bet Kalisto wins tonight.
He's not gonna. Why would he win? Why would he win?
I
I don't
bet
let him
he's going to win.
I wish he could win, but he's not gonna. I don't expect him to.
Who's going to take me up on my bet?
No, you're stupid.
Who's going to be my next Matty J?
By the way, Mattis, have you picked up 2K16 or Fallout 4?
I can't. I have no money.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna pick up. I thought you said you were gonna pick up 2K16 soon.
I said I would like to, but I can't because I have no money.
Oh. By the way, I love that German suplex. It looks amazing.
I
However,
prefer Israeli suplex.
you know who has the best German suplex?
Chris Benoit.
No. Well, as far as multiple Germans, perhaps. But nobody has a better German suplex than smooth sailing Ashley Remington.
Actually, you know, speaking of alternative, you know what I'm going to be hopefully watching later tonight after SmackDown?
What?
Because I just found it. I guess Rev Pro has these free matches. And number 6 is apparently from Sizzling Summer 2014. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Sosuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke, you mean?
Shinsuke Nakamura, excuse me.
That sounds like a 5-star match right there.
Just by name alone.
But one of the matches that was part of Raw Alternative was, oh fuck, I had it in my head, was, what is it? Rich Swann versus El Liga, versus, El Ligaro, I think his name is.
Well, Rich Swann, who will be hopefully seen soon
Yes.
on NXT.
Whoa. Welcome to the wasteland. Nope. Oh. You just got Jake Roberts.
Sprinkling?
That looked like it hurt.
Maz has candy.
But no, but the reason I say that I think Kalisto's going to win the championship, if not go far, is because, you know, they really need a Rey Mysterio guy. And you got to admit, Kalisto the past couple weeks has looked really, really good.
He has, and I would like for him to at least go far in the tournaments. But this is WWE, unfortunately, and they don't always like to give us what we want.
Like, I think he'll go maybe, if he's lucky, past Ryback, but then he'll lose to Del Rio.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, because he'll probably get to Del Rio, and Del Rio's just going to be an armbar.
Well, if they want to do the Jack Swagger thing, and have him face Jack at Survivor Series.
Yeah, they're probably going to have Del Rio versus Jack Swagger at Survivor Series in some sort of fashion. I still have no idea how Neville was able to contort his body to move like that for the Red Arrow.
No friggin' idea.
Magic. Magic.
Yes, it's magic, so they don't have to explain it.
Did you really just do a joke? Because I will reach through the internet and slap you.
What? It was a Linkara joke.
No. That is the actual explanation from then Marvel editor-in-chief Joe Quesada on why we don't have to explain how Mary Jane and Peter Parker's marriage got annulled.
Oh.
Magic?
He just said it's magic, we don't have to explain it?
Yes, that's where Linkara gets it.
Oh. I thought that was just something Linkara just likes to say randomly. Whenever
No,
it's...
I
Whenever,
just said it because it was random.
Literally, that is literally what Joe Quesada said it.
Well, he's dumb.
Joe Quesada was editor-in-chief, and he's the one who basically set the mandate that Peter Parker and Mary Jane can't be together anymore.
Yes, they can.
Not as long as he's in control of Marvel.
Wasn't like the
he's
whole
wrong.
wasn't like the whole Ben Riley thing. The whole point, the whole of that was just so Peter Parker can be happy with Mary Jane.
And he ruined it.
Let me explain the Clone Saga.
Oh god.
Let me finish this cracker first.
It's gonna be a bad time. I see it
Would you
coming.
call Ricky?
What?
You say he's gonna finish this cracker.
No, I
He was
didn't.
talking to
I didn't say shit, dude.
Also,
No.
by the way, up next is your match, Mattis.
No. I'm eating cheese and crackers.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking the tournament's gonna end up with Reigns and the Ambrose final.
a lot
So-
of people are saying.
So basically, the Clone Saga was part of it was certainly that, and it was to change up the status quo. And so they did the Clone Saga, and it worked really well. But then a lot of things. My friend Zach, who's known as Spidey Dude, his favorite series is the Clone Saga. He can talk about the Clone Saga better than I can. In fact, he has a whole site dedicated to it called Clone Saga Chronicles,
Oh great.
which you can find at www.clonesagaChronicles.com.
Stop plugging your friend and to explain the thing.
I did.
Plug after the explanation.
Okay. Well, basically, that Peter Parker goes off to Oregon with Mary Jane and Ben Riley, because the idea is it happened to coincide like it was at first they thought that Peter thought that he was the clone and that Ben Riley was the real person. So him and Mary Jane go off to Oregon, but they eventually through a series of events, it's revealed that in particular around the time that MJ gets pregnant, it's basically revealed that Ben is really the clone and that Peter's the real thing. And in the process, I believe Ben gets killed. But I can't remember if it's Doctor. I believe it's by the Green Goblin. And so, it's not so much that the story was bad. When you talk about all these stories, you have to actually look at what happened economically. The end of the Clone Saga happened in the mid-'90s, right at the start of the fall of the comic book industry's sort of golden revival that happened in the 90s. Like, comic books were huge in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And they reached astronomical levels, mostly due to the speculator market that had people going out and buying number one. And it's part of the reason why, really, the comic book industry still, to this day, unfortunately, relies on, why they want to renumber and create number ones and new series and everything. It's because of that speculator market to where, they buy number one issues and then put them in safes in the hopes that, like, 30, 40 years from now, the character or it will become an important issue and it will sell for millions of dollars. Like, you see...
Even though most of the time,
Sounds like a
those
dumb
issues
idea.
don't really amount to much because they're usually not that well written.
Well, not that, but also that those particular comics that are like selling for millions of dollars are actual milestones.
Yes.
Like, there's so much done, you really can't recreate that type of milestone anymore.
Not intentionally. You can't just
The
go out and
speculator market really just overpriced the industry, and because of it, the industry had hard times and went bankrupt when people realized, oh, wait, holy shit, because so many of us went out and bought that issue, that plastic wrapped special edition of Superman 75 where he dies. It's no longer going to be worth a big value. It's not even going to be worth $20, which, by the way, if you still have that special issue wrapped in the polythene, you might not want to take it out before it turns to dust, because that polythene will eat through the ink.
here comes
So-
Kalisto.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, the only thing I can say about this tournament is hopefully it separates Kalisto from Sin Cara.
Yeah, I think it could work well as a singles guy.
So, who wants to take me up on my bet?
I don't have any money to bet.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm good.
We don't want to bet. maybe just a declaration on the latest episode of WrestleCast about how great I am. I'm just saying, I expect everybody to say I was right when Kalisto wins.
What, the tournament or tonight?
Just because you can.
Well, tonight and the tournament.
He's not winning the tournament tonight, and maybe
He's not winning the tournament.
he's not making it to the finals, dude. He might make it to the semifinals, and that's about it. That's about as much money as I'll put into Kalisto making.
Roman Reigns is in this tournament. There is no way Kalisto is winning. They will not allow it.
Yeah, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose are in this. That's not gonna happen.
By the way, I have to ask, did anyone else watch Table for 3 with the Intercontinental Champions? Because Daniel Bryan told a funny story about Ryback.
Yeah.
Oh, getting promos from both guys.
Yeah.
Just remember the WWE bad lip reading. Like,
Yeah.
doing the thing right. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, it's gotta be good.
Oh, God. Guys, there is nothing better than sharp cheddar spreadable cheese and Ritz crackers.
I will say
Bacon
sharp
Ritz
cheddar's a good
crackers.
flavor, although my personal favorite is provolone.
Actually, you're right. That would make it better if I had like little bacon bits to sprinkle.
No, they actually have Bacon Ritz crackers.
Here we go.
I should have those.
Kalisto versus Ryback with Soul Patch referee. This is quite the size difference.
No, not too bad, but it's still, you can see it.
Alright, Code of Honor is being followed.
Well, there are two faces. There we go.
Ooh!
Alright, actually using some nice wrestling psychology here.
We shook hands.
Yeah, they shook hands as a sign of respect, and now they're going to beat the hell out of each other. Because that's what they do.
Launch off the ropes. Counter. Slide through. And great counter of the slam. And setting up the 619, and it's countered into a gorilla press.
Uh-oh.
But he lands on his feet.
Oh! Some nice back and forth here.
Yeah.
Oh, Selena del Sol! Holy crap!
Oh my God!
Oh! That was so close.
As it's time for us to go to a commercial.
Yeah.
Also,
Didn't we just get back from commercial?
never mind that. WWE needs to sell more merchandise, and so do their sponsors.
I'm not looking so stupid, am I now, huh?
Well,
No,
still
for winning the tournament, you're looking stupid. For getting far in the tournament, maybe not so much.
the day that Kalisto wins the WWE title is the day that I become a millionaire.
Well, I'm not saying he won't win the title eventually. It's just he's not winning it off this tournament.
By the way,
He's not winning the title of this tournament.
Mattis.
What?
Zach in the chat says, if Ryback loses, let's see. If Ryback loses, you gotta drink a bottle of hot sauce. He says me means win. Zach says if Ryback wins, you have to drink a bottle of hot sauce.
Okay. He has to do the same if Kalisto wins.
Do you hear him, Zach? If Kalisto wins, you have to drink a bottle of hot sauce. Please have like a glass of milk ready, because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Kalisto challenge, just like when Kalisto lost in the up down tournament, and he had to, it was a pepper he had to eat.
I feel so bad for him for that. Have you guys ever heard of Hot Pepper Gaming?
No.
It's basically this YouTube channel that has guest stars come in, and they just review games. But first, before they do so, they have to eat a really hot pepper.
By the way, speaking of
nope.
Kalisto losing, Kalisto, who was seeded past the first round, lost to Moneymaker Miz in the Madden tournament on up, up, down, down. This is 2 straight games where Miz has won using the Browns.
Well, he is a Cleveland fan, isn't he?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not watching the Madden tournament, considering I don't really like football. By the way, what are your guys' thoughts on Renee Young calling Kevin Owens a mediocre Canadian?
So we're down to the final 4, and it's...
What about what now?
Renee Young, in her interview show on the network, called Kevin Owens a mediocre Canadian.
Repeat that. Yeah.
What's that feature where it's you're obviously biased, a conflict of interest because you know it's the Ambrose. So
No, she says that Kevin Owens is a mediocre Canadian because he doesn't like hockey.
to put her man over.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, kind of does make sense to me too.
By the way, I'm not on the chat. Do you agree to my terms? Spinebuster! Into the power bomb by Ryback.
Oh, jeez. Kalisto is getting wrecked.
Power bomb by Ryback.
What?
Stream's still broadcasting because it's paused, man. It's
Yeah.
just giving me the loading buffer on the stream.
Skype is still broadcast. The exploit's still broadcasting.
Holy shit! How fancy 7 punches Smash Brothers.
We've already
Yeah.
worked out over this. You're like an hour late.
Yeah, man, it's Clouds and
Well,
Smash.
let's get to the news now.
What are your thoughts on Cloud being in Smash Brothers?
Awesome. I can't wait to see fights between Cloud and Ryu.
By the way, isn't it funny that Cloud is in Smash Brothers, but he wasn't in PlayStation All Stars Battle Royal? Think about that.
Cloud's in actual fighting games.
I know
I
he
mean,
was.
before this, there was a like back in like I think it was around the time Final Fantasy VIII actually got released. Square Enix released a fighting game there. It was like Energist or something like that. They had like Squall and Cloud on it.
I know, but when it comes to crossover games, like you think he would have been a part of PlayStation All Stars Battle Royal, but then again, they're missing a lot of big PlayStation key players, like Crash and Spyro.
No, and Ryback is pounding away on Kalisto.
That he is. Still could go either way. Who's going to be drinking the hot Who's going to be drinking the hot sauce? Is it going to be Mr. Zach or is it going to be Mr. Mattis?
Did he accept?
I think Matt should just do it anyway because he's wrong all the time about everything.
We'll see. Oh, Kalisto counter. Kick to the leg. Kick to the leg. Another kick to the leg. Uh-oh. Stupid! Ryback says of Kalisto.
That is one of Ryback's catchphrases. Ironically, calling somebody... It's kind of ironic that he calls people stupid, you know, considering that he's kind of a big dope.
Oh, yeah, kick out.
Yeah.
I just went back and watched the 2014 Royal Rumble bad reading while my internet was being stupid. Still funny.
Whoa. And down goes Kalisto again. By the way, is anybody else wondering why Kalisto's wearing camouflage?
No clue.
Oh wait, Veterans Day was Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And Kalisto is a Chicago native.
Yeah. But, they were the...
It's kind of weird that he's a Chicago native, but they keep on billing him from Mexico City. A main event Spinebuster. And Skype is officially derping, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for that. Is Skype back?
Yeah, yay for Skype being dumb.
Yes, sometimes Skype can be a bitch.
Are we back?
Think so.
Yeah, I think you guys should be back.
Yeah, Skype. Yay
Oh!
for Skype being dumb.
And a big boot to Kalisto.
Ryback seems to be working a bit heelish in this match.
Oh, and he misses the splash.
Oh, we don't need a heel Ryback again. Shut the hell up, Tito.
Are you saying you don't want heel back?
No, thank you.
Ryback rules! Ryback
Oh, and he
rules!
missed big. Well, it could be worse. I mean, it could be Mike Shell here who likes to ride Rybaxel.
No, Mike Shell's not here. He's in Florida.
Yeah, he's in
I
Florida.
know.
Dude.
I said it could be worse. Mike Shell could be here who likes to ride Rybaxel.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you like to ride John Cena, so we're not gonna bring the...
What did I come back to?
That was some I watched.
Just a little bit, because you know it's Ryback.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Could Kalisto win by countout? Or not? Oh! That was a really nice looking bulldog. Wow.
This has been a really good match.
Yes. I think this is going to be in like Ryback's top 10 matches overall. Why is it that Ryback has his best matches on SmackDown usually, and not on like pay-per-views?
You know, I honestly thought this was going to be a squash match, and I'm surprised it's not.
Yeah, it kind of surprises me as well. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Kalisto's gonna die, Kalisto's gonna die, Kalisto's gonna die. Oh no!
Oh!
Whoa,
Oh, counter!
yes! Oof.
And Ryback can't believe he countered. Oh!
Oh, and Kalisto's dead, Kalisto's dead, Kalisto's dead.
Yep, there goes his head.
Oh, rope break!
He gets his foot on the rope.
Oh,
Great wing awareness by Kalisto.
The suspense is killing me.
That's looking so stupid, am I?
Shut up, Mattis.
Okay, look, even if Kalisto wins this match, he sure as hell is not winning the whole thing. So you're wrong.
Yeah. He's not winning the whole tournament, dude.
Oh!
Oh man.
Come on, Kalisto! Come on, baby!
You
Prove
didn't
Daddy
do
right.
before this, did you, Mattis?
Prove I'm the best Jew in the world, baby!
Mattis, did you look up spoilers before this?
No.
Okay, good.
Why?
Just check. Just check it, because they exist on the internet. I didn't want you to be like, huh, I'll win this match because I know what happens.
I never...
Holy crap! Oh, Jesus!
Oh! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Are you kidding me? Wow!
Say it, Tito!
He's not winning the whole thing. We all know that.
But still,
By the way, I
by
think somebody in chat
Whoever he has next.
the way,
I think somebody in chat now has to drink a bottle of hot sauce.
Mr. Zach, you made a bet. Now, please have a glass of milk ready for your hot sauce punishment.
Again, when do you learn? Never make a bet with a Jew.
It's like dealing with death with a Sicilian.
I think this is the upset of the tournament so far.
Yeah, Jack says,
probably.
he'll get the hot sauce.
What if he was like allergic to hot sauce and he couldn't eat it? Wouldn't you feel like an asshole?
Well, I'm not the one who made the bet.
Wow, wow, putting over Kalisto, nice.
And now it's going to be him and either Del Rio or...
No, it'll probably be Del Rio. It's Stardust and Del Rio.
Hey, you never know. Stardust could win.
Wow,
Okay.
they've really subbed the fact that anybody could win now with that little thing right there. Nice. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that, to be honest.
And you say the WWE doesn't give you anything.
They rarely give us what we want.
No. They never give us anything of importance ever, and if they do, they still have managed to screw it up.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Kalisto, even if he does make it past Del Rio, he's got to face Roman in the next round, so...
Well, no. No, let me paint you this picture.
No, not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Maddie.
So let's say Jack Swagger causes interference to get basically a match with Del Rio at Survivor Series, causing Kalisto to go on. He then faces Roman Reigns. And the Authority, let's say Kevin Owens goes first and he wins. And of course the Authority is really big on Kevin Owens. So they interfere with the Kalisto-Reigns match to cost Reigns the match.
Here's your thing, though. Kevin Owens isn't making it to the finals because he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, right now...
Because putting Kevin Owens in the finals automatically puts it as, oh, Kevin Owens is not going to win this match.
But the semifinals is going to be, on the other side, is going to be Owens versus Ambrose.
Yep. And Ambrose is going to go on.
But if he doesn't, and it's Kevin Owens, and then the next match is Kalisto versus Reigns, that makes sense. And again, WWE, they just love to have that sort of continuity sort of reference to old things.
What have you been watching the past few years? Because
Well,
continuity
Kevin
and
Owens
WWE
is,
don't go
by
together.
the way,
But it's
Authority...
called Survivor Series 1998, where Vince McMahon screwed Stone Cold in the semifinals, who was the favorite to win it, which was the last time they had a tournament at Survivor Series. So then you have Kalisto versus Kevin Owens in the Ultimate Underdog match. And he's going to win, and they're not helping it. Owens gets cocky, and that's when Kalisto catches him and wins the title.
By the way, there's that one segment last week where Kevin Owens was talking with Seth Rollins, and the Authority now owns Kevin Owens 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, CM Punk hasn't heard that one before.
Thing, by the way, that in this idea, the thing is, then they could also pull the heel maneuver of Sheamus coming out and cashing in.
Cashing in on Kalisto?
Yeah.
That could happen.
And that way you have him cash in on somebody that's not like one of your big stars.
And that would set up a good feud for the TLC. And it makes sense for Sheamus to cash in on Kalisto.
Sheamus versus Kalisto.
Yeah, and it makes sense because...
Plus,
And it makes sense for Sheamus to do it because Sheamus has always been trying to attack the smaller wrestlers.
yeah.
I still say your money's with heel Reigns versus Space Ambrose.
Possibly.
But here's the thing. Who's really going to feud with Reigns if he wins?
Ambrose. It's going to be him and Ambrose in the finals, and then they got to do the whole Rock Mankind from the old tournament, turn fucking Reigns heel, and it's got to be Ambrose versus Reigns until
They
Raw
could do
gets
that
back.
too. I'm not saying they won't, but it's like if the WWE wants, because part of the thing is everybody says it's the same old, same old. You want to talk about something that would be really interesting and no one would expect. Kalisto winning the tournament would be that, and it
I
does
don't
so
think it's
many
gonna happen.
things. It does so many things. You know, it rises Kalisto's star, and it gives you somebody else other than Del Rio as a big Latino star, which they desperately need, and more importantly, they desperately need that big baby Latino star
By the way, hello, Rotachi, and thank you for the happy Riffaversary.
because the Latino demographic is the big. I'm just trying to establish, again, this is why I'm the best Jew in the world.
Yeah, I would like to see your idea come to fruition, but I don't see it too likely, but it would make a lot of sense.
It's not
If
like
only-
you're trying to gloat or anything.
Now, if only it was you that was booking WWE.
No, if it was him booking WWE, Cena would never get time off.
No, even Mattis realizes when a wrestler gets
I would have
stale.
Cena lose.
By the way,
if I'm going to have Cena lose, I'm going to have it mean something.
Reltachi, that promo that Kevin Owens cut where he said he would be the first Intercontinental WWE Champion, he's kind of doing it for heel heat because everybody knows Warrior was the first one. But technically, Owens would be the first WWE World Champion and Intercontinental Champion, so he's not wrong.
Now, I think that pairing of the Summer and Winter Olympics is unfair.
Yeah.
And when you really look at it, it should be Super Bowl #1, WrestleMania #2, and take those because those are 3 world sports. It's hard to compete with 30 world sports. So, hey, give it up to the Super Bowl for being able to beat out those 3 world sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to beat out sports when they're literally got the focus of multiple countries from around the world on the teams.
Like 178.
LPH is saying he's calling Cena versus Reigns at WrestleMania 32. By the way, if there's anybody who could turn Reigns into a babyface, it would be John Cena.
Well, right now they kind of made him into the next Cena anyway. If you watched
Yeah, the fans are
latest
literally.
Mark remark.
Yeah, the fans are chanting, "Let's go, Reigns! Reigns sucks!"
Well, there's apparently a rumor going around that they're penciling John Cena to be underneath his opponent.
Yeah, and then there's still Rock Triple H going around. And there's somebody getting the TV in their feedback. Ugly.
Pause, I got some noise coming from your end.
Sorry, I don't know where it's coming. What, like my TV?
Yeah.
But to the guy who was
By
already.
the way, I just found out today that Wrestle Kingdom 10's main event.
What was that, Mattis?
That Wrestle Kingdom 10's main event is once again going to be Takahashi versus Okada. I recently saw what Wrestle Kingdom 10's main event is going to be.
Ah, cool. By the way, out comes now Alberto Del Rio. Oh, a very manly fist bump from them. Are you?
Honestly, actually, I would like to see Stardust win it because he's doing great stuff too.
I know, but he's the U.S. champion. He should win more. He should be almost impossible to beat because if you have a belt, you should be almost invincible, in my opinion, on Raw and SmackDown.
Holy crap.
Rotachi apparently fell asleep during the first hour because he fell asleep during a storm.
Yeah.
By the way, because you fell asleep, did you hear the news that Cloud is in Smash Brothers? I can't stop saying that. Everybody hates the English.
Is he confusing the English with the French?
What time is it, by the way?
It is 9:13.
Next commercial break, I'll run up and get it.
Get what?
A soda.
Eh.
I put one in the freezer.
Is
Been
it
in there
a
for about an hour.
Is it a Nuka-Cola?
Those are things now.
Yes.
And I want to get some.
But it's a Coca-Cola Zero. Is that close?
Close
No.
enough, I suppose.
No, it's not close enough.
Yes, Rotachi. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII is in Smash Brothers now. I'm glad that I'm not the last. I'm glad. Yeah, like Rotachi's losing his mind now. This is pretty much my. Yeah, this is pretty much my reaction as well.
Only they will. Now, if only they would release that trailer, Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, that apparently played over at the D23 event in Japan, that for whatever God-given reasons, Square Enix won't release.
I have no idea. And Ironhide, yes, it is a big deal.
Do you want to hear me say the Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish?
No, thanks. I'm not big a fan of pledging to flags.
Well, but it's Mex America.
What's the Mex America pledge?
It goes like this. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
That was terrible and you should feel bad.
I should feel terrible because I stole from Larry the Cable Guy.
You should feel even worse now.
Are we going to commercial?
No.
And now, I think this is like Stardust's first match on Raw or SmackDown in like weeks, or even like a whole month.
It's time for the sleeper, the Joker, the Mark Hamill of the WWE, Stardust.
By the way, Stardust is trying to get another match with Stephen Amell.
Well, they did get business last time, so I don't blame them.
Yeah, Stephen. I don't think I would be ashamed. I don't think anybody would disagree with me that the Stephen Amell match was one of the best celebrity-involved matches in WWE history.
I think it has to do with his athleticism.
And the abuse he took. Like, not since Mr. T have I seen a celebrity take that much abuse. I mean, even Floyd Mayweather didn't get hit that much.
Yeah, he took some nice shots from Big Show.
But he didn't get pounded on.
No, not to that degree.
Alberto Say hello to your little friend. Oh! What? Oh,
Don't get too excited, Mattis.
I can't help it. I just got new condoms.
Very nice to know.
They're supposed to be unbreakable.
So they're Michael Elgin branded condoms.
Exactly. Actually, I was just to make that joke. Which apparently, by the way, WWE is supposedly going to look into him when his contract is up.
And if they do, then Michael Elgin will sign in a heartbeat because he has said multiple times that that's where he wants to go.
And you know he's got a good look, and I like him there.
Yes.
Quick, Stardust! Signal the Ascension!
Yep.
Oh shit, wait, they're already on their way to Florida in the face. Gable, Jordan, Gable, Jordan.
By the way, I would like to issue a special prediction, if you will, for who they could face at Takeover in the UK.
And that would be?
The world's greatest tag team.
Benjamin and
Haas.
think it will happen?
They referenced them once on TV.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Oh yeah, and that brings up the fact that Cloud Smash is not that very different from the Great Aether, which I believe is Ike's. It would be nice if his final smash was Knights of the Round Table.
Sorry for the random silence.
Yeah.
One of my friends got all four. There's a video of her. It's going to be. I get her.
By the way, Cloud is coming with his own stage in Smash Brothers, which features pretty much a whole bunch of summons from Final Fantasy VII as stage hazards, which does include Ramu, I believe his name is, and Bahamut. Yeah, but my thoughts exactly, Rotachi. Now that Cloud's in Smash Brothers, pretty much all the rules are out the window. They can now get anybody they want.
I still don't believe that they can get anybody they want.
Yeah.
Sakurai can get whoever he wants. He is Sakurai after all. You do not
Lies.
doubt. You do not doubt the Sakurai.
I doubt.
I don't doubt him. I doubt the other companies willing to be like, you can have our characters in your game.
I'm just gonna say right now, Sakurai's a Jedi Master. You will give me this character to use in Smash Brothers. We will give you this character to use in Smash Brothers. Damn it! Verbal contracts are binding in Japan.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back here for Alberto Del Rio versus Stardust. By the way, do those red phone booths really even exist in England anymore?
I have no clue. We don't have any British viewers to ask.
I haven't been there, so I mean, can ask Philip. Let's ask Philip. I'll just randomly ask him, like, do those free phone booths exist? Because we see them all the time.
Either ask him or ask Liam.
Well, I
It-
talked to Philip occasionally, so I'm gonna ask him.
yeah, we can ask him or Cheap
He's probably
R's.
sleeping right now, though.
Let's see, what other British people do I know? My buddy Mark and my buddy Bob. Who else? What other English people? There's Nutty Rock Chick. I'm trying to think of the other British peoples that are on my friends list. English people on. Is that it? Oh yeah, that guy's new. Oh yeah, my other buddy. The guy I was thinking of was actually from New Zealand. Well, his name is Bradley.
Could be worse because
The red boxes? Phone boxes?
What was that, Pugsley?
What am I asking? The red phone boxes? Is that what
Yeah.
they are?
Yeah, they sell.
They almost have please
like-
box. I'm like, that's not what I'm asking for.
Yeah,
Red
the
phone
red
booth.
phone box is still, red phone booth still a thing.
Because WWE always uses them when on their stage whenever they go overseas to England, all the time.
I mean, I can get the classic card stuff, but red phone booths, if they're still not there, why have it?
Oh, and Rotachi says something that I said almost an hour ago. It would be great if they got Crash in Smash Brothers, since he wasn't in PlayStation All Stars.
Ain't gonna happen.
Could you imagine how many people would shit their pants if that were to happen, though?
Yeah, and then I'll just look and be like, so Sony and Sony and Nintendo are collabing now. Nice.
You know who will... do you know there is one person who we know will never be in these games?
What's up?
The one person we know who will never be in these games is Master Chief.
Yeah. Well, if
Ooh.
Sony and Nintendo were to collab, then Xbox would shit its pants.
Like, oh shit, the Japanese are teaming up against us.
Pretty much.
And then they'll have to create their own American Smash Brothers, featuring American characters.
Are we talking about Mex American Smash Brothers?
Sure,
No.
why not?
No.
You know, in Mex American Smash Brothers, if you fall off the stage, you get deported to Canada.
That's a... Oh, there's the lung blower. Is he gonna follow that up with the super kick? Nope.
Oh, clothesline.
A clothesline from El Paso. By the way, you know what this week was also an anniversary of? This week was the 10-year anniversary of Eddie Guerrero's last match.
Yeah.
Which means next week is the 10-year anniversary of his death.
Why do you gotta remind us of such things?
Because they're important to remember.
Oh,
Because he hates
counter.
us having-
Oh, beautiful disaster. Rope break.
I guess you can say that Alberto saw him.
Fuck you.
You gotta admit that I'm good tonight.
Sure, why not? Ooh, some kidney kicks. Those never feel good. By the way, has anyone ever landed on their kidney?
Yep.
It stings like a son of a bitch.
I know.
It sounds painful.
I've been run over on my kidney.
Ow, that sounds even worse.
When I got ran
You've
over
been
by
what?
an old man, it bruised my kidney.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I don't know how you lived.
The only time I was dropped to my kidney was me and my friends were in a ring, and he was trying to do a side slam, but instead he accidentally dropped me right on my kidney.
Nice.
It stung like the worst. It was like,
Stardust is in a very, very bad place.
oh, here
I
we
think
go. Oh, coup de grace.
Go back.
So he's been doing
Come on,
that.
Stardust, get out! Come on, get out! Oh,
He's been
Sorry?
using it as his finish, is the armbar.
I miss the armbar.
Yeah, so do I.
It was one of Chris Jericho's favorite moves.
Yeah, it was part of the 1,000 hold moves.
It was moves 2, 4, 8, 23, 36, 55, 79, 82, 95, 123.
I'm surprised you remembered that
Lost
much.
count around there.
I'm surprised you remembered that much. Is that any part of your autism, being able to remember that?
No.
Oh.
Part of my autism is to make shit up on the fly.
Yeah.
That's just you being an asshole.
So instead of continuing the tournament Monday night on Raw and next week, they should just, wait until Survivor Series and do the 8-man at Survivor Series.
No, at Survivor Series, they're probably just going to do 4-man. Just the semifinals and the finals.
No, they've already said it's going to be the semifinals and then the finals at Survivor.
Yeah, and that actually makes sense from just the fact that they want to protect their wrestlers as much as possible and they don't want to overwork them.
Yeah. And it also makes sense because that will make for great Raw ratings. Because we saw some good matches and some good upsets. I mean, yeah, right. We expected Reigns, Ambrose, and Owens to win, but like Kalisto winning and Cesaro winning. Which, let's be honest, who really thought Cesaro was going to win that? I mean, I did, but really, I'm sure everybody thought they were going to give him Sheamus so he would have a big heel to face.
By the way, I will be right back. The facilities are calling.
Nice.
You mean the people in the little white coats?
No, man, he's not you.
Sure, that's what you want to believe.
Oh, I have a guy in one of my classes who's obsessed with this movie.
What, the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
I haven't seen part 1 and part 2, the last one yet. Well,
Or as I like to call Hunger Games, Battle Royale Light.
Everyone's made that joke. Shut up, you're stupid.
yeah, I know. Fucking late to the party on everything today.
Because it is.
Still
Who
late to
cares?
the
Like,
party.
no, it's really not. Like, yeah, it has the same premise, but it's literally not the same thing.
Okay, but the story is one that's been done for ages.
Yeah,
The
so has
Condemned.
every Romeo and Juliet story and Cinderella. You don't see people
And
sitting there
that
being like,
doesn't
"Oh,
make it-
well, that's just that." Shut up! It doesn't make you smart or intelligent or
It doesn't
anything.
make
It
it
makes you
mind
annoying.
blowing.
Yes, but you also sound like an arrogant prick. Like, shut up! Nobody cares if it's Battle Royale. Like,
Of course,
No
I'm an
one.
arrogant prick. I'm Jewish.
well, stop doing it. You're annoying.
I can't help it. I'm Jewish.
Throw things at your face.
Part of our acute traits is to be arrogant pricks.
Like, I felt that when everybody was like, "It's just Battle Royale." Like, well, good for you, asshole. Ruin everybody else's fun. Shut up.
It's like asking Christian priests not to touch little boys. You know.
I'm back, and I'm black as
No,
black, and I'm
no,
black,
that's-
y'all.
No, you ain't. You Mexican.
Okay, fine.
I'm Mexican, and I'm white, and native.
No, he's Mex-American.
Yes. Somos los personas.
Philip says he hasn't seen a red phone booth in ages, but he's certain they still exist somewhere.
Okay, then we got our answer. They exist. They're just somewhere. Somewhere in England.
There, somewhere over the rainbow.
That reminds me, did anyone else see the new Muppets episode this week?
No.
No, but I won't. I need to catch up on that series.
The ending almost...
What I did start watching is The Flash on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I watched this first season on Netflix as well.
And I kind of exceeded it. And I'm only on episode 6, so I kind of, because I needed to, I skipped ahead to I believe it's episode 13, the Trickster episode.
Oh, Trickster episode's really good.
Because I really needed to see Mark Hamill as the Trickster.
Yeah, that was.
Who, by the way, played the Trickster in the original 1990s Flash. Yes. And you know who else on the new Flash series was also in the old Flash series? John Wesley Shipp, Barry Allen's dad, played Barry Allen in the old Flash series.
Oh, that's a nice little homage.
Yep.
By the way, Mark Hamill's performance in that episode was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it was like his performance was like watching an episode of NXT Takeover. Just jism everywhere.
I think if every time you watch NXT TakeOver that happens, you might have a problem.
Yeah.
Well, NXT TakeOver is usually like one of the best shows of the year.
Yes. However, it's an hour long, I believe, each episode. So if you're doing that for the whole time, you might need to go see a doctor.
No, he's talking about TakeOver. No, it's usually like 2 to 3 hours for TakeOver.
Well, when you see what happens is it's really like a multiple orgasmic experience.
I don't need details.
But guys, there's a guy.
They up to them at the end of each match.
There's a guy in the front row wearing a Kurt Angle T-shirt.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I just like to point out these random things.
Which, by the way, if anybody's going to a WWE live event, can somebody bring a shovel for Wade Barrett?
No, Triple H just take it from us and add to his collection.
Did any of you watch the latest episode of Three Table, or Table for Three?
No, I have not.
So apparently, one of Wade Barrett's first gimmicks in Britain was as the shoveler.
Wow. So he's
I kid you not.
So he's pretty much the guy that works the graveyard shift.
Yeah. I advise you to check out to hear the story. And the other thing is that Sheamus, everybody in Britain is a TWAT.
What's what?
Nice.
Yep.
Why'd you spell it out?
Well, I was trying to be sensitive for,
Dude.
Oh, she's not here anymore.
Wait, Pugsley's not here? What happened to Pugsley? Pugsley?
I don't know. So anyways, yeah, because apparently what happened was he was in a match where he was teaming with Mikey Whipwreck. And he told him to do a promo. And apparently in Ireland, twat means idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he calls everybody a twat, and he gets to the back and they have to let that promo, and everybody's looking like, why'd you call him a twat? I was like, oh yeah, twat means idiot. And they're like, it doesn't mean that here.
Also, the
best part about the episode is like, well, what does the word mean here in the U.S.? And they immediately cut to the little musical thing. It really is a great episode. Every episode of Table 3 has been great. It really has.
Also, a Broman Reigns promo.
Okay, I'm taking a nap real quick. We're going to put this over.
By the way, the word fanny is also very different in Scotland.
So, faggot also means something else in France.
No, the word not faggot, fag. Very different terminology.
Yeah.
Fag also means cigarette.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Right now, Pug says her phone's being really dumb and she needs to check her work schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, this promo from Triple H is probably one of the better ones he's ever cut.
Yeah.
By the way, did you hear... what match was it? I think it was the final match of the evening. What was the final match on Raw? Like right before the Wyatt.
Shit, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, during the Ambrose Breeze match.
Yeah.
There was a moment where Breeze went outside. Did you hear that kid?
No.
There was this kid saying, "Yeah, that's what you get, Breeze, for messing with Ziggler." And he was literally cussing at Breeze.
By the way,
Nice.
LPH, you have a good night, man.
It was like, God damn, somebody mute the kid. Get the goddamn microphone away from the goddamn kid.
It's not the kid's fault the mics are right. The ring's mic'd up.
Here come the Usos.
No, it's the parents' fault for not slapping the shit out of the kid.
Well, was he in the front row?
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't slap him in public.
Yeah, they can in England.
Well,
They don't have to worry about that pansy-ass bullshit that we have here in America.
America.
America!
I have returned.
Pugsley! You're back.
Just in time for the Usos.
The
I had
Usos.
to check my work schedule because it's been done before, and it did, and I have Thanksgiving off again.
Well, I'd hope you would have
However,
Thanksgiving off.
Black Friday.
You have to work Black
Oh yeah,
Friday?
no, sometimes we don't. Yeah, that starts the 11 p.m.
I
I-
can't wait. I can't wait to do my double MST3K football thing where I have football on the big TV but muted, and then a laptop with MST3K playing.
By the way, MST3K is officially coming back.
Oh yeah, that kick. How fast did that Kickstarter meet its goal?
Faster than I thought it would. I thought it would have taken at least a week.
Oh, like literally, how many hours did it take?
I'm not sure. Also, here's the Christmas movie starring The Miz and Paige.
So waste money.
Well, it's got Paige in it at least, so it's got
Oh,
that.
it's got Paige kicking Mrs. ass, so at least it's got that worth it. At least that's what it seems by the way the movie's about. Miz gets his ass kicked as he's trained to be a helper. Yeah, I'll pay to see that. I mean, I'll at least rent it from Redbox, or if it comes on Netflix, I'll watch it.
Or if they put it on the network. But, by the way, they should put all their movies, all the WWE films on the network.
Should. I don't know why they
should.
I mean, I guess I can understand the newer movies, but like after like a year.
Yeah, no one's buying those from like their local retailers anymore. After like a year.
And there are some good WWE movies.
I've heard See No Evil 2 is pretty good.
Yeah, I picked that up for $5 the other day. It's not bad.
But then
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but then again, it's directed by the Soska sisters, who I've heard are very amazing.
Yeah, I only picked it up because Master Reviewer did a review of it, and that he said he recommended it. So.
And to be honest, by the way, I didn't know there was a Frankenstein movie coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, they did something in the Frankenstein movie that really pissed off Easy.
What?
They had a woman in the trailer. I think it's in this trailer where they have a woman going Frankenstein, and he goes, "No, Frankenstein."
Oh, that's an old Young Frankenstein joke.
I know, but it's like Easy's like, "No, you did not just go there. You did not just go there. No, you did not deserve that."
Who didn't deserve that?
Angry?
The movie.
They didn't deserve to be referenced to Young Frankenstein?
Yeah,
Apparently not.
because there really hasn't been a good Frankenstein movie since Young Frankenstein.
What if this one's gonna be good? We don't know how it's gonna turn out yet. Jeez.
Well, there was Van Helsing.
Yeah, Van Helsing.
I've heard that
technically
one
was-
is so bad it's good.
Well,
I
it also
wouldn't say
technically
that's so
wasn't a
bad, it's
Frankenstein
good.
movie.
Van Helsing is exactly what its billed as an action movie. But the sets and the atmosphere and everything is really good. If you go into it knowing that you're going to get an action movie, a Hugh Jackman action movie, you can at least enjoy it. Does that mean it's the worst thing ever? No. But does that mean it's the greatest thing ever? No. It's like, it's good. It's just a good movie. That's all it is.
By the way, Matt, did you hear about how bad Gem and the Holograms bombed?
Yeah.
I kind of figured it would.
Gee, what a fucking shock.
$5 million movie, and they couldn't even make back their profit, I don't think.
You make a movie
$2 million.
about a series that is nothing like the series. What a fucking shock that it fails.
Yeah, right.
I mean, say what you want about Michael Bay and the Transformers series. At least
with Transformers.
At least it's. You could see like these stories somewhat happening in the cartoon.
And they're definitely not. It doesn't feel like they're ashamed of what their source is. Like they know it's about robots fighting robots.
Yeah.
And Michael Bay is fully aware of that it's a goofy act. That Transformers movies are not great action movies.
Big explosion movies, and we all know that. You know, are there maybe one too many adult jokes in it? Absolutely.
Oh, here we go.
But again, I think that comes from
Oh, by the way, we're having the good.
That comes from.
By the way, we're getting Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Remember when these two teams were fighting all last summer?
Yep.
Remember when we were hoping at SummerSlam we would see the Dudleys versus the Wyatts in a battle of the 3Ds?
Yep.
By the way, I love that. Again, I just love the little character things of the Wyatts. Because you have Braun Strowman that's just like continuing to rock the rocking chair for him. Has this match officially started?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know.
Whee!
It should have officially started once just Harper and one of the Usos in the ring.
And just like last week, we're having a tag
Now
team.
it's started.
Yeah, but just like last week, we're having a tag team match where the baby faces are on the opposite side than where they usually are.
Yeah, which makes no sense.
Definitely a bit strange. What's up, Pugsley?
I found this really funny Facebook post. It's like these two llamas and they're just up. And the comment starts off like it's quoting the Panic at the Disco song, I write Sins Not Tragedies. And it says, what a shame the poor groom's bride is a llama. And then the next comment is, what? But he's supposed to be dead!
Facebook, you so crazy.
No, not you so crazy.
It's contagious.
It's not.
And now another commercial for Call of Duty, which is exactly what it is. Duty. Do you get
it? You said dude.
What are you, 5?
Sometimes I have the maturity of a 5-year-old. Or so.
Sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes.
You know what? Here, I'll give Call of Duty this. Call of Duty knows what it is, and it knows what its audience is.
It still could be a much better developed video game overall.
I mean, really, after Modern Warfare 3, Like, if you really want to get the best of Call of Duty, get Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, and maybe the first Black Ops.
No, I've heard that the quality drops after 2.
I've had Call of Duty 3, and it was pretty good.
I've only played a bit of the first one. By the way, Mattis, when will you be getting your next video game pickup?
If I get money, which, if what happens, which I can thank my father for, I may be able in like late December. See, what's happening is, as you know, I do not know my father anymore. But he's actually like 13 years older than my mom, which means that he's actually now getting Social Security. So here's the thing, because and they've actually relabeled me now so they can do it, because I'm an adult disabled child, I apparently get a portion of my father's SSI.
Oh, cool.
Or at least I get something added onto mine, because he gets SSI.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm like, when it goes through, which we don't know if it will, but it's more than likely going to, I will be starting probably around January.
Very cool. I can definitely recommend 2K16 and Fallout 4 right off the bat.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. Well, honestly, I don't have a lot of space left.
What? Well, you already took up all your hard drive space.
I'm under 100. I think I'm like around. I'd have to look. I think I'm around 50.
That's enough. That's as long as you don't as long as you don't digitally download.
I'm either around 150 or 50. But let's see. I do have now. I have basically 4 big games on there. Well, I have more than that. Well, one and through digital. There are a couple big games. A couple through digital download. One I have, as far as disc-based games, I have Batman Arkham Knight, which takes up a lot. I have Battlefield 4, and I have WWE 2K15.
By the way, Mattis, you don't need
Which
to.
if I had 2K,
Mattis,
a what?
you don't need to download all your games. You can just buy a physical copy.
Well, that's what I mean. Those are physical copies.
Oh.
So, like, I get 2K16, I can always delete my, at least the physical, because I always have the memory saved, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you delete the actual game file, you don't delete the saved stuff. So,
No.
if you re-upload it, what?
No, if you just delete the game, then that's all that gets deleted, not your save file or nothing.
And so, if you bought, DLCs and that stuff, all you have to do is re-upload the game, and it automatically
Yeah.
Pretty much.
gets downloaded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, if I get 2K16, I guess I could take 2K15 off. But those are 3 disc-based games. And then, I've always been getting stuff pretty much almost every month from, the PlayStation Plus stuff. So I have a lot of little games. But, for instance, I had, last winter, they gave out DC's Injustice.
Yeah, Injustice, I got that.
The Ultimate Edition, which I downloaded. And when I bought Batman Arkham Knight, I had some spare money, and it was on sale, so I bought Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm looking into getting another hard drive for mine. Trying to find 2.5 terabyte one.
So I'll be honest. The real game that I'm looking into buying next is Destiny.
By the way, I forgot to say something for this matchup.
What?
This matchup is our main event of the evening. Ah.
Yeah, it is.
That came pretty fast, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh! By the way, isn't it interesting how quickly into the main event scene the Usos have been thrusted?
Not really. I mean, they were kind of up there when when one of them got injured.
Oh, and down goes one of the Usos. Not so useful anymore. Oh. Whoa. Some inadvertent help.
They're climbing up them like they climbed up Brokeback Mountain.
Really?
I just remember that King line from Royal Rumble 2006.
Wow. By the way,
Talking
Reltachi...
about how Matt Hardy was climbing up Viscera.
Right. By the way, to Reltachi, I got your PSN name, and I'll be adding you later on tonight.
By the way, Tito, are you friends with me on PS4?
I believe I am.
We both should be, actually.
I know I'm friends with Relic.
Yeah.
And oh, the Leparkinator! Leparkinator!
Which, for those who don't know, is a...
It's pretty much a corkscrew flipping thing.
Senton.
Yeah, pretty much.
Senton?
Yeah, he
It's pretty much
landed on leg and butt first at Senton.
Super kick! Haven't said that all night, actually. That's a rarity.
Yeah, I know, right?
Usually I say it so much that Pugsy's usually yelling at me to stop.
That's because you do it forever, and I'm like, please just.
Oh!
Oh, that's not a... Ow, that's gotta hurt Luke pretty hardcore. Oh! Splashes a la Mo.
Uh-oh, I think Brace smells blood in the water.
Blood in the water. Someone is in the sky. Bray Wyatt's beard is getting very intense.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Here comes the lariat. Oh! Super Kirk! Super Kirk! Guess what's coming? A double Super Kirk!
Party, baby.
I got my invitation. Here we go. Time to go flying. Gonna fly now. Bray Wyatt's beard does not approve of this high-flying antics. Oh, Bray Wyatt urging the family on. Uh-oh. Bray, what are you doing? Oh, Bray Wyatt's whispering sweet nothings into Braun Strowman's ear.
Yep.
Oh, this one in. Well, disqualification, I'm guessing. Oh, yep, disqualification. Of course.
It didn't take long.
I'm guessing now out comes
Oh,
Roman?
DQ.
I'm guessing out comes Roman, right? Out comes Roman.
Or Kane and Taker.
Maybe it'll be Undertaker.
Undertaker
I
hasn't
think
worked
it's
SmackDown
Taker.
in like 5 years.
Because I was told he was supposed to show up, but he hasn't. So I guess it's not happening. At least on TV.
Yeah, like Undertaker hasn't showed up on SmackDown in like 4 or 5 years.
No, like he showed up here, I think. Maybe it was something else. I don't remember.
Uh-oh. Here comes a double chokeslam, I'm
Still
guessing.
for like 3 minutes.
You could save him. It's the Undertaker.
Up
Oh, they're sending a
and
message.
down. You see, Undertaker wasn't working SmackDown because he was too busy being on Jimmy Fallon, giving a tombstone to a turkey.
A job, turkey.
Are we going to see a last ride? Nope. No last ride for you.
The Black Sheep's like a weird version of Sister Abigail, and it annoys me. Like, no, you're just being ripped off of Bray, and I don't like it.
And Sister Abigail. Oh, gonna continue the beatdown, of course.
And of course we are.
Yeah. Why not?
I guess no one showed up to save him.
Wait a minute, what? Undertaker actually working on a Tuesday?
See, I told you he showed up.
But he was on Jimmy Fallon, giving a tombstone to a turkey. Can you
Yeah,
be
I
on
don't know
you
if he
realize
showed
that-
up, but
God damn it.
Right.
I must have a crystal ball. So, does anybody want to pay me to know next week's lottery numbers?
no. 'Cause
Well,
Oh,
if
he's
you know,
not there.
happened, so I
He's
knew
not
it.
there. It's just a voiceover, of course.
No, I was told he like showed up, but it was like off camera.
Well, if he was on Fallon on Wednesday night, and this was on Tuesday night, he could have.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Never mind then. He wasn't here. It was just a voiceover.
Anyways, final thoughts for SmackDown. Pugsley.
3 out of 5.
All right, Mattis.
One of the best matches we've seen in SmackDown in a long, long time with Kalisto and Ryback. Yeah, this gets a 4.75 out of 5 for me, just because I didn't see what the beginning was.
All right, and Relic.
3 out of 5.
And I'll give this show a 4 out of 5. Actually, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 because there was no real down points to the show. Pretty much every match was enjoyable to some degree. There was no real. When was the last time we had a SmackDown this good? It's been a while. Anyways, that is going to do it for us today on RiffDown. I am not sure when the next RVT stream is going to be. I'm assuming Monday because everyone else is just out of town at Ranger Stop. They usually do these streams. And there will be no SN Radio Saturday because Tony Helms, unfortunately, needs to get a new power source for his computer. So that's going to take a little while to get in. So there's probably not going to be an SN Radio stream on Saturday, no SNN Gaming with Tony Helms and myself. So I guess the next stream for RVT will be Monday, I suppose, when, the Shades has all his stuff taken care of and he's got all his Ranger Stop stuff. But until next time, this is TWK of TWK Reviews telling you to work your gimmick.